How's it going, everybody? It's Coach Joe here of the Atlanta Talonflames. I'm here to bring you our Week 8 Team Builder and Battle episode for our matchup against Coach Bradyoactiv and the Iowa Hawluchas in the IBL Battle League, ladies and gentlemen. As I've done in the past, I'm going to do a quick recap of last week's game. I'm going to show you guys the standings. I'm going to show you guys Bradyoactiv's team. And then I'm going to showcase what I'm bringing to our battle, and we're going to hope for some better luck on the system play. So as you guys saw last week, and I'll have a link in the iCard about right now in the video if you want to go check that battle out against Brendan and the Vegas Golden Corviknights. Unfortunately, we took a loss there, 1-0. His Lycanroc, had the priority right at the end there. Always good to have priority right at the end, but still a great battle by Brendan, and I'm still grateful for the opportunity to be a part of this league. But right now we're sitting at 4-3. We're +2 in the Shield division, so good for third place right now. And as you can see, a win here would put us in a tie for first place, and assuming on the differential, we could even be at first place by the end of this week. So it's all dependent on what happens with Bradyoactiv's team. As you can see, he's also 2-5, so he's a little low on the sword division side of things, but he's still got a great team no matter what. My opponents always have good teams, and I look forward to seeing what they have in the long term. But on that note, let's look at his team real quick, and I'll show you guys what he is planning to bring. So this is Bradyoactiv's team, the Iowa Hawluchas, on the right side, and then you see the Talonflames on the left. He's got Zeraora, Blastoise, Chansey, Lucario, Cloyster, Rhyperior, Surfetch'd, Whimsicott, Vileplume, Flareon, and his G-Max Alchemy. Now, off the bat, he's got good synergy across the board. He's got a Grass, Fire, Water combo. He's got Pokemon that, if he's got Whimsicott, he could set up Sunny Day, and then he'll let Vileplume go to town. He has a Flareon, which can do some damage in the sun. He's got G-Max Alchemy. He can use Mystical Fire to set up the sun in its own right. And then the Flareon, the Vileplume, can go off on that. It also does have its signature move, G-Max Finale, which restores its health by up to 1/6 of, I think it's damage out just 1/6 of its max HP. Surfetch'd, very interesting Pokemon there. I think it gets first impression. I think it gets Sucker Punch. It does get close combat. It gets the signature move, Meteor Assault, but I don't think I would see that move, because who's going to leave one of his Pokemon out there to just eat a hit? Rhyperior is next. Rhyperior, if I do see that one, I'm assuming I'll see a weakness policy set against him, so I'd have to be wary on his side of things. Could have Solid Rock, because you don't really need Lightning Rod in a singles league. You need Solid Rock because it's 4 times weak to grass, it's 4 times weak to water. Most of their attacks are special side, so you need a little extra assistance there. And who knows, might even bring Assault Vest this week. I honestly don't know. Cloyster is next. Cloyster probably sees Shell Smash on it with Skill Link. Just get the 5 hits all the time at +2 attack. So have to worry about that if he does decide to bring it, because it does match up pretty decently against my team. Lucario is next. Lucario, it's good. It's very special oriented, but it can be mixed. It does deliver some good hits. It is fast with base 90 speed. Could use close combat. I think it gets Bullet Punch. It gets Blaze Kick, Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, Earthquake, Bone Rush. It gets a lot of coverage moves, so have to be wary on Lucario's side of things. Honestly, of his team though, the one that I least expect to see is Chansey, because even with Eviolite, there's a lot of things that can deal with a Chansey. So I could probably, I think that of his team, that's the least likely one that I'm gonna see, but this is a draft league, anything is possible. Blastoise is next, so He does have 2 Shell Smash users, just have to worry about which one he, wants to use Shell Smash on. I mean, who knows, he might not even hit Shell Smash on either. He might not even bring either of them, truthfully, for all I know, guys. And then finally is his fastest Pokemon outside of the Sun, which is Zeraora. And Zeraora is just, it's incredible. I mean, there's a reason why it was a mythical in Alola. There's a reason why we had defeat 1 million of them. You get a shiny Zeraora. I mean, it gets Blaze Kick. It gets a signature move Plasma Fist, which makes any... I think Plasma Fist is the same as Ion Deluge, I think is the name of its move, where all normal type moves become electric type for the remainder of the turn. Gets access to Blaze Kick, gets access to Dragon Claw, gets access to Blaze Kick. I think it gets the elemental punches, fire, ice. I know it'll probably get thunder. So I have to be wary about that one as well, especially the fact that it outspeeds just about everything on my team. It outspeeds everything at its base speed of 143. So I have to be wary about that one. Of his 6, I'm anticipating Zeraora, Lucario, Rhyperior, Alchemy, Whimsicott, and Vileplume or Blastoise as the last Pokemon. But honestly, anything is possible there. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just hoping that, I give him a good battle, he gives me a good battle, because at the end of the day, if we push each other to our limits, that's the best thing that we can do for each other. Alright, so now let's get to the nitty gritty, guys. Who are we bringing? Okay, gotta reconnect there because went offline for a second. I apologize, guys. That's not that team. There it is. So we're gonna go with most of our sets from the previous weeks. Bringing Lucica again, Magic Guard with Life Orb to maximize its special attack. D-Gleam, Psychic, Focus Blast, Energy Ball. It'll hit hard, it'll hit fast, and then just go to town with a lot of things. Next up is Stag. Now this one's going to be interesting. This one is what I'm planning to lead with against his team. I'm getting even the leftovers, 164 in HP, 252 in special attack, and 92 special defense. Giving it Bug Buzz, Air Slash, Thunderbolt, and Sticky Webs. Plan to put the webs out there right off the bat. So if I can do that, it's a good setup for me. And then I keep him on speed control because, as you can see from his team, with the exception of the Blastoise and the Cloyster, he does not have a Rapid Spinner. And how often are you going to see Rapid Spin nowadays? Next up is Bloomin' Onion. I know it says Cobra Berry there, but I'm probably going to switch that out. Probably to an Assault Vest variation just to, take some extra fire attacks and maybe some psychic attacks. Frenzy Plant, Sludge Bomb, Earth Power, Outrage. It's a standard set. Him on top, Tai Chi's coming out, Triple Axle, Bullet Punch, Sucker Punch. Probably will give it Bulldoze. Haven't decided yet. It's going to keep the Assault Vest, maximize its ability to take some hits. This is a very interesting version of our SILVALLY this week of Varium. I'm still bringing it with the ground memory because he does have, a decent amount of Pokemon that are ground weak, especially the Zeraora. But even with the multi-attack, I'm giving a Grass Pledge because I don't think he would anticipate a Grass Pledge on a SILVALLY. And then Ice Beam was also there, get a little extra chip damage. And, of course, if worse comes to worse, click the boom and sacrifice SILVALLY. And then finally is Tyranitar. I'm giving it Rock Slide, Earthquake. Now I know it says Avalanche and Crunch there. I'm changing those to Fire Fang and Heavy Slam, and I'm giving it the Focus Sash. Just in case I want to, maybe throw it out on Lucario. I can at least take a hit and then most likely knock it out afterwards. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the team builder, guys. I'm looking forward to battling against Bradyoactiv and the Hawluchas. Again, at the end of the day, these battles are good. These battles are hard. I just hope to, give my opponent a battle worthy of their skill level. And if I can do that at the end of the day, I'm content with the results, win or loss. So I will see you guys at the battle, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, we're going to try to spark the flame to victory, folks. See you at the battle. Hey guys, Coach Joe here. we have made it into our battle against Coach Bradyoactiv and the Iowa Hawluchas. Alright, so we're going to get started here. We're going to see what his team is right about now. He brings Rhyperior, Chansey, Cloyster, Gmax Alchemy, Whimsicott, and Zeraora. Alright, so we input those in over on the website. Rhyperior, Chansey, Cloyster, Alchemy Gmax, Whimsicott, and Zeraora. Alright. So we're going to lead with Stag. Alright. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. Atlanta Talonflames, Iowa Hawluchas, battle begin! Bradyoactiv rocking the Leon design on his card. Donatello. Rhyperior. Alright. So that means that he is most likely going for rocks. At least I would think he was most likely going for rocks there. I'm going to need... Let's switch into Hitmontop here. I wonder if he was going... I wonder what he's planning on doing here with this. Yeah, I'm just like that guy right there in the crowd. Just staying. Oh, we're drawn. So we do a double switch into Lyra with Gmax Alchemy. Well, this is not a good matchup. You can't use Heavy Slam. Yeah, I'll go into Bloomin' Onion. We'll see what we get out of this. Could have. I mean, we both made a switch, and very interesting. Ooh, it's Calm Mindset. Well, by that logic. We'll go with the Ooze on the first turn. I mean, we're definitely faster than him, we know that. Unless he switches into something else here, then... I would doubt he would switch. Yeah. Alright, so we get our Venusaur on the field first. Our Gigantamax Venusaur. And Bradyoactiv does go off in for the Gigantamax Alchemy. Now that I see about it, I probably could have gotten away with a bullet punch there. does have max flare. Alright. So the sun comes out. We'll go for the Quake here. Get a little extra special defense boost and possibly survive. I honestly don't know this. I barely survived. And we'll let it go down to a... Unless we go for max guard, in which case we both lose our maxes. Nope. Alright. Dude, I might take it out with Divine... Nope, won't. Alchemy gets a KO on Venusaur with G-Max Finale. Alright. Wow, that did barely any damage whatsoever to it. Is done with its max. Should do about 33% if he goes for D-Green. Oh, it's a cover. Let's see how much Heavy Slam does here. Oh, it's Babiri Berry. Okay. Alright, takes the sand damage and the Vine Lash. Alright. Try to get one more Heavy Slam in. He might just sack it here. Go for like a D-Gleam. Yep, D-Gleam. That was a crit. And Alchemy is KO'd with Heavy Slam. Comes out next. Would he send out the Whimsicott here to try to pick up a KO? Or would he go back into like Cloyster or Donatello or something like that? Chester. The Zera Aura. And that's the shiny one. We're going back into Stag here. Goes for Play Rough. Okay, get the left fuse recovery. Do I go for the Webster or not? I'll take the risk here. Something tells me that might be scarfed or banded or something. Alright, he withdraws. So, Donatello comes back out. Alright. And the webs are on the field. And the Vine Lash is done. One more turn left of Sand. Switching to back into Hitmon top here. Probably could have popped it for an Intimidate variation in a bit. Alright, smack down. We'll just throw this one out there. Okay, so we know it's definitely not a weakness policy, because he does go for Earthquake. What's interesting is that, that must be a very bulky Rhyperior set. Let's see something. Maybe? Barely? We'll switch back into try to keep him on top alive for a little bit more. Maybe predict another EQ. Ooh, superpower. Alright, so it's at -1 now. This will do some damage to it. Alright, we barely survive. And just picks up the KO. Vikavolt. On to Rhyperior. Alright. So we got some weak Pokemon on our side. He's got some weak ones on his side. Bubblegum. Very interesting name for a chance. We'll go into back into Tyranitar here. Seismic Toss. Barely survived that. But most likely will go down here. We know we're animals. Heavy slam. IBL. And about 27%, most likely. And Chansey picks up a KO on Tyranitar with Seismic Toss. Don't do much there, and will barely stay alive. Wow, that does nothing. I mean, we'll go into Tai Chi here. We'll probably go for like softboard or something, I would think. This is going to be a stretch here. Just goes for Seismic Toss. Picks up a second KO on top. And on top did its job though. Just going to SILVALLY here. Two more turns of sand. So we go for the multi-attack here. And maybe pick up the kill. And pick up the kill. Alright, SILVALLY. Alright, so it's... Right now, it's 3 on... Or maybe 4. I know the Zero Aura is still alive. The Whimsicott's still alive. And the Cloyster is still alive. Flute. This is a stretch here. Ooh, good play on me there. And I get the lefties. Let's put these at level 50, like. -73. Guaranteed Oko. And it's -1 speed. So yeah, it's still gonna go faster than me, and it's gonna outspeed. Alright, so let's just... Alright, so it does have Moonblast. Alright. We'll just go blank set, SILVALLY, ground type. I don't remember what max attack, max speed with a hasty nature. Ground memory, 100%, and it's level 50. All right, it's no. I'm going Lucid though. Go Psychic. Goes for Sunspore, paralyzes me. Ooh, so close there. %75% chance it's same. On a default. Interesting. Alright, so the... Alright, so Whimsicott goes down. And Alakazam picks up a KO. Chester goes there, Aura return. I mean, I'm paralyzed, so I can't outspeed him no matter what. Plasma Fists. I'm probably going down to that. Yep, makes sense. One set. 50. 252. 252. Hasty Nature. And SILVALLY ground. Alright. Also, I gotta mark Zero Aura's KO on the website. We go for multi-attack here. Does go for Play Rough. Chester goes down. Alright. And now it's down to the Cloyster. We'll just say it's level 50. All right. So somebody's going to win here. It's either going to be him or it's going to be me. If he goes for Shell Smash, he wins. If he goes for a move, I might have a chance. Oh! Clutch with the grass pledge. What a play! What a play, SILVALLY with the 1-0. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Wow. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an epic match. What a clutch win there. The grass pledge for the win. What a clutch move on that one. All right. All right, so we advance. We move to 5-3. We're now tied with the San Diego Snugglers in the Shield division. Tied for first place. Probably looking like we're going to get playoffs there, folks. But can't get too ahead of ourselves. We still got 3 more games left. Anything can happen there, guys. But that's going to be it for the IBL this week, folks. I'm going to sign off here. I don't know if I can get Bradyoactiv in on a call, discuss the game. If I can, it'll be attached. If not, I will see you guys next week. And as always, it's up to you guys, the fans, to help us spark the flame and earn us another victory. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, everybody. We're here now with our post-game press conference and breakdown of the match. Joined with me today is the one, the only, the legendary coach of the Iowa Hawluchas, Mr. Bradyoactiv. How you doing, fam?
I don't know about legendary, but thanks for the flattering intro.
Yeah, I make sure all my opponents, because my thing is, I value you guys' strength, and if I can match your guys' strength, that's all I care about. Like, I'm content with the win, like the wins and the losses, they come secondary. I just focus on, making sure that I give you the battle of your skill level.
Right.
Yeah, so that was a crazy match right at the end there.
Oh, dude, that was insane, man.
Yeah, we can all agree that critical hit most likely mattered.
So when first of all, I didn't expect grass pledge at all, so that super caught me off guard. You were ground SILVALLY, right?
Yep, I was ground SILVALLY with multi-attack, grass pledge, ice beam, and explosion.
Okay, yeah, when I was initially thinking about it, I thought maybe you were fighting, because to be honest, I don't see SILVALLY that much, so I don't have its colors or anything memorized.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people have its types. I mean, aside from the standard ones, fire, red, grass, green.
Yeah, and then I realized it was ground once. First of all, once you killed Zero Aura. Second of all, once I looked at Zero Aura and I was like, oh right, Volt Attack said no effectiveness or Volt Switch. So it's like, oh, this thing is ground. So I quick calculated grass pledge into SILVALLY ground. And yeah, my thing says 60 or 76 to 90%. So
yeah, 78
that
to
crit definitely mattered.
Yeah, just to be clear, we're doing it on the cloister, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so like you said, you see out the end of the battle, guys, with the cloister, just getting that crit right at the end there. That was real. Now, I'm just curious though, were you smashing its shell in half?
I did have Shell Smash on it, but I didn't go for that.
Okay, so
I went for Liquidation. Actually, the smart move probably would have been to go to High School Sphere, because that guaranteed to kill from the range that you were at, regardless of Liquidation. So,
okay, so pretty much anything, if it would have hit me, would have knocked me out.
Yeah, that would have been game. That game literally was 50-50 when that. Yeah, if that crit hadn't have happened, I probably would have won that game. Not to be egotistical about it.
No, you're not being egotistical at all. The main I mean that's just the nature of the game with the RNG. Like, you know, so, one of my friends, he actually just told me, or not really, he told me, he said it in the server in Discord. He was in that Reddit tournament, I guess, today, and there was somebody who he didn't battle who missed 3 rock slides in a row on both opponents.
That brutal.
Yeah, that's probably like one of the most brutal things ever. And then like when I saw the Calm Mind on the Alchemy, I was like, okay, Calm Mind means that he's definitely gonna have Mystical Fire with it. And then I figured Dazzling Gleam, but Recover caught me a little by surprise as well.
Yeah, I mean, can I ask why you particularly surprised?
Because I didn't really anticipate recovery from Alchemy when it's like the move recover itself. Like, I mean, because, you know, Gmax Finale, whatever damage I do, you get a 1/6 of your max HP back. So it was like, figured, you know, I get a little bit of chip there. Because I'll be honest, if I didn't use Max Quake, Max Quake with a +1 special defense boost, that helped out massively because Venusaur lived on 18 after that hit. So it allowed me to, at the very least, set up the Vine Lash on its way out the door. And then I was surprised it did that little damage though to Alchemy, because like it's supposed to do a 1/6 of its damage output. So it's like, unless
what were you running? Like, what were you calcing for on Alchemy? Because I was running a bulky Alchemy set. Like, those tend to be the Alchemy sets that I run are bulky with setup.
So Gmax Vine Lash was being boosted by Frenzy Plant.
Okay.
So it probably should have done like a little bit more. I'm talking about like the residual damage afterwards, not the actual attack itself. Yeah, that's the part I'm referring to. I'm not referring to the move itself. Like, the move itself would have needed a crit to have, you know, any chance. Like, that's what happened against Brendan, was because against his Skarmory, I got lucky with Gmax Vine Lash just barely making it into the red to where the chip damage would knock it out. Otherwise, that Skarmory would have probably had its way with me in 9 Ways to Sunday.
Well, I can say that the reason that we chose to running Draining Kiss. We ran Dazzling Gleam instead. So Recover just gave us a recovery option once I wasn't G-maxed. So.
Yeah, and then I was also impressed to see the Babiri Berry, because, you know, I've ran with Tyrant. Now, I know on Showdown, the set, you know, I have Avalanche and stuff like that, but Heavy Slam is what I've used a couple of times for some steel types. And when I saw Babiri Berry, I was like, okay, very interesting. It's a Babiri Berry Alchemy, but the Heavy Slam must have been pretty fun to see too, huh?
Yeah. We actually, so my match against Sven, he actually mentioned running Babiri on Alchemy. I think it was something came down to a roll. I think Ironhead from his Excadrill came down to a roll on whether it was going to kill Alchemy or not. And then we actually anticipated you running SILVALLY Steel this week. And so we were like, you know what, let's go ahead and put the Berry on Alchemy. So that's what it was for, but it turned out to come in handy against the T-Tar as well. So
yeah, because like that Heavy Slam, I think it was Shay, if I'm not mistaken. He's the, or maybe it was one of the other leagues that I'm in. I forget, but I think Shay's the one who has the Sylveon, if I'm not mistaken. That was what Heavy Slam was for. It was mainly for that Sylveon, and I kid you not when I tell you, even with burn damage. Now, granted, I did get, you know, the weakness policy activated, and Tyranitar did go down to the burn damage, but Heavy Slam still KO'd the Sylveon, so got that off the field with no problem at the cost of Tyranitar.
Yeah, Shay does actually have Sylveon.
Okay, so it was Shay then. That's what I'm thinking of. And he's got a good team too. He's a really good opponent.
Yeah,
so.
the week that I played him, I was super, super like nervous. So yeah, Shay's great.
Yeah, he is a great battler. I mean, everyone that I battled so far. I have only battled 4 of you guys before because, like Brendan had said, I'm filling in for the Molala team and Eco. So, I mean, his team works. His team does have a lot of good things, and funnily enough, a lot of his mons I have in my other leagues. So, making the teams and the setups are honestly not as difficult. Now, again, that doesn't necessarily mean that the battles are going to be all the same because everybody is different in their own right, especially when they have their good synergy. And trust me, bro, like when I saw that Zero Aura, I was like, okay, there's nothing on my team that can outspeed this thing. So what the hell am I gonna do?
Right. Why didn't you bring Dracovish? Can I ask?
Fun thing. I'm kind of waiting for Crown Tundra to release on Dracovish just because of that little thing that I saw in Eco's draft analysis video that Dracovish is allowed to get Sand Rush. And
you can run those abilities now.
You can?
If you gen it with Sand Rush, I'm pretty sure since we're playing on land, it'll still allow it through. I'm pretty sure that's why the league has that rule set that you're allowed to bring unreleased hidden abilities.
Huh. I honestly didn't know that.
I mean, fair enough, but either way, in the I mean, to be honest, pretty little amount of preparation that we did. Like,
yeah,
we were scared of Dracovish.
Yeah, I can promise you that even with it on the team, like just because of like that whole, like I said, with the Crown Tundra, now we know that about this ability patch, and now we can technically speak about it since we're not. I don't think I can get copyright stricken for discussing, just a generic discussion with somebody about this. And now we know that the hidden ability fossils are coming, so now we're gonna see just how good Dracovish can be without needing to be tied down with a band or a scarf.
Right. Dude, Dracovish understands about to be real scary.
Yeah, I mean, even so, you can still run it with the band, but now the scarf is basically a moot point now that Sand Rush is going to be coming into play. And then I wonder how it would do in doubles now, because Sand's a priority, and what with Season 7, bringing back all the Series 5 mods that were banned. So now we'll get Tyranitar plus Dracovish combos maybe.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting.
Yeah. And then I think the last thing that I want to discuss about your team was that Chansey, because I'll be honest, after he got into the red, I was thinking to myself, okay, he's truthfully actually not even. I was thinking when I did the Mach Punch, I was like, okay, he's gonna soft boil it here, just to be done with the Hitmon top. Like he'll use soft boiled, we'll both take some sand damage, and use Mach Punch one more time, and then he seismic tosses me because he probably was like, because once I saw seismic toss, I was like, okay, now he's got something that can easily knock out anything on my team with low health. So I was like, were you wondering whether or not Hitmon top was under 50 at that time when you used it, or?
I'm trying to think in that moment. To be honest, I totally missed the fact that you used Mach Punch because I had just kind of seismic toss and started looking for other combos. I think. I think at that moment I was just like, I think seismic toss should kill here, so that's why I went for it. So I don't know that I was using too much brain power in that moment. I just wanted to get rid of the Hitmon top.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, because priority is the ultimate thing. I mean, in all fairness, that's how I lost to Brendan last week 1-0. I lost because he had priority at the end and I didn't.
Right.
So, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna end this press conference here. I mean, it was again easily a great battle because it came right down to the end. Like I know, the win and the loss or whatever, but at the end of the day, I just hope that I gave you a battle that, is equivalent to, the skill level that you want in your opponent.
But yeah, no, dude, it was a great battle, man. I don't think, like, I wasn't, like, angry or anything that the crap happened. Like, I was just like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, GG's, man. So, otherwise, it was a wonderful battle, dude. So I really appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, well, we're gonna end this conference here. Guys, you can check out this battle when it goes up on my channel. You can check it out when it goes up on Brady's channel. Brady, where can they find you at, fam?
You can find me on Twitter, at Bradyoactiv. No E at the end, and the I should be a 1. Otherwise, YouTube, obviously. I assume that you're posting all of the coaches' channels in your descriptions, so my channel should be down there. And then, of course, twitch.tv/Bradyoactiv as well.
Yep, you guys follow him over there, guys. Give him a like and check it out from the battle on his side of things. And we will catch you next week when we are battling. I think it's the... I think I'm doing New England next, the New England Evolution, or I might be thinking a week ahead.
I played him my first week.
How good is he?
He lost pretty handily. So,
all right.
I'm not gonna try and make you nervous, but
hey, just a fact that he's strong means that I've got to bring my A game.